got it.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you for joining us. My name is Trina. Amy and I are super excited that you guys are here to learn more about natural solutions for you and for your family. On our team, we learn by immersion. So since Amy is newer, I'm here doing this workshop with her and for her. And little by little, as she feels comfortable, she'll take over and start doing these workshops on her own and then helping the next person. Tonight will be about 30 minutes long. Be sure you stay to the end because we're giving something special away. And if you are looking on your phone, you can turn your phone sideways so you can see the screens just a little bit better. You can screenshot anything that you want to remember. Most people know doTERRA for their essential oils, which are amazing. But tonight we're going to be focusing on foundational wellness, which is actually their #1 seller, has been on the top seller for over 10 years, and they are supplements. Okay, now here at the beginning, I really want to make sure everybody understands how essential oils work. I've used oils for years with my kids, but I only used a few of them, and I really didn't understand the depth of how they worked. So this has made a big difference as I explain to other people and as I understand why they're working in my home. I just didn't really fully grasp the concept. And this is how it works. If you look at this screen here, you can see a cell, and inside the cell, you'll see a virus. On the outside of the cell is a bacterial infection. So if you end up with some sort of bacterial infection like pneumonia, the doctor can prescribe an antibiotic, and that antibiotic can reach the bacterial infection on the outside of the cell. But if you go to the doctor and you have a virus, a lot of the time, the doctor just says, go home, drink water, and just rest because there's nothing that we can do to help you. So because essential oils at the basic level are pure plant extracts, humans and plants are both carbon-based, and essential oils are naturally compatible with our bodies. So they can permeate that cell wall, as you can see here. And that supports our health literally at the cellular level. They can permeate into the cell where an antibiotic cannot. This is important to understand because a lot of our supplements contain essential oils. And the reason for this is that the essential oils open up the pathways for the vitamins to enter at a cellular level. And this is why so many people are feeling better and having amazing testimonies. Okay, let's just dream a little bit here. Imagine if you were gifted a dream car, but the only catch is you would have to have that one car for your entire life. Which one would you choose? Just drop it in the chat. In the chat, if you're on your phone, is at the bottom of your screen, and you can just put 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you only had one car your entire life, wouldn't you want to take good care of it? Would you skip oil changes? Would you put the worst gasoline in it? Would you ignore the strange sounds that are coming? Just mentioned some strange sounds to my husband today. Of course not, because this is valuable and you only have one for a lifetime. Similarly, we only get one body. So why do we treat our bodies with less care than we would a car? Why is it that health tends to be the first thing that we sacrifice? We buy cheap processed foods because it's convenient. We delay checkups and ignore symptoms. We skip working out because we don't have time. We invest in things like cars and food and phones, but not our own well-being. When time gets short and budgets get tight, often health is the thing that we cut, even though it's the most valuable asset that we have. I'm going to turn it over to Amy for this slide.
Okay, so take a look at this slide, and I want you to think about what health concerns that are on the screen that you might be experiencing. You could have 1 or 2, but it also could be all of them. I know going into my mid-40s, it's like, yeah, I think I've had just about all of them at some point. So let us know in the chat if you've had, or how many how of them you might have had. For me, before doTERRA and before starting taking these supplements, I know that I had, I wasn't always sick, but pretty much at least 5 or 6 of these on this list. And I was especially dealing with joint pain in my shoulders, pain in my back, my lower back, that chiropractic really wasn't helping. I had some digestional issues and hormonal issues, definitely sometimes sleep issues. So a lot of these. But I'm telling you, um, just the difference that I have felt in the last 4 months of working with these supplements and trying different things, and just seeing my body, like, it's amazing how much has changed. The joint pain is gone. My lower back pain is gone. My digestion is 1,000 times better. So definitely, it's just made a huge, absolutely huge change in me.
I remember the day you said, "Oh, my shoulders stopped hurting." I
Yeah.
can notice that.
Yes, exactly. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
There you go.
So,
So we're going to look now at this slide here. On the left side, you can see the modern approach. On the right side, you can see the natural approach. The modern approach usually addresses symptoms by using pills and prescriptions, and that can often cause more symptoms. I've had that in my own life. I'm sure many of you have as well, where you try something and then, now the doctor has to give you something else to combat the next thing. And it's just a never ending cycle. And as a result, often the root cause gets overlooked. So, some crazy stats to think about when we're looking at the modern approach. Diabetes has increased by 700% since 1960. What's that?
wow.
Oh, I thought you said no. Yeah,
No,
it's
wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
50% of children are obese in the United States today. And according to the CDC, 90% of healthcare spending goes to managing chronic disease. It's really hard to be healthy in America.
Yeah.
But when you look at the natural approach, and doTERRA is a bridge here, kind of helps you into the natural approach so easily. If this is going to address the body's needs and get to the root cause, and it focuses on what that root cause is versus just putting a band-aid on the symptom. One thing I love about doTERRA is they actually have naturopath doctors and chiropractors and different people on staff who set up protocols for us to find solution for our health. And our team is all about offering education with solutions. This year, we've had workshops with functional medicine doctors, a hormone doctor, pain management, liver detox, healthy weight management, where we had a 90-day detox, which we're going to do again next month, and just more. There's so much access here and so much wisdom for free. A lot of symptoms are due to nutrient deficiencies. Did you know that 96% of Americans don't get the nutrients that they need? No matter how healthy that we eat, grass-fed, all organic, all the things, we're still not getting the nutrients our bodies need because our soil is no longer nutrient dense. Since we've been spraying so many chemicals on our soil for so many years, there's no longer nutrients in the soil to then transfer to our food so that they end up in our bodies. And then we end up being this nation struggling with chronic nutrient deficiencies. Here's a fun quiz just to make the point. How many oranges would you need to eat today for your body to receive the same amount of vitamin C that it would get from an orange grown 100 years ago? Put it in the chat if you want to guess. How many oranges today? The answer is 8. We're a family of 5. Can you imagine if we were eating 40 oranges a day to get the nutrients that we needed? So to get the same nutrients as 100 years ago, you would have to multiply that orange times 8. So that just goes to show how much we're lacking in the nutrients our bodies need. And the nutrient deficiencies can contribute to symptoms like lack of energy, brain fog, joint pain, all things that people normally just say, oh, that must just be normal aging. So here's the deal. To feel our best, we have to tackle three big things: nutrient deficiency, inflammation, and toxic overload. Inflammation is like your body's help signal. It's great when you're injured, not so much when you're triggered by sugar and processed foods. Chronic inflammation equals big health issues. If you just look at this list on the right of the screen, so many things happen when we have inflammation in our body, and our body's just so unhappy and it acts out. And then toxic overload. From day one, we're hit with chemicals in our food, products, in our air. It all adds up and it can leave us feeling tired, run down, and vulnerable. Our detox organs can only do so much to filter these toxins out, and then they start to get sluggish. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I just gotta go
Thank
back.
you.
You're fine.
So why doTERRA? And this one's your slide, Amy.
Yeah. Many supplements aren't regulated, of course, and don't often contain the main ingredient that's even listed on the bottle. And that's super sad because, so many of us shop for supplements wherever it's convenient, but we can't trust those. Some of us, Target, Amazon, Walmart, Sam's Club, wherever, but you just don't know what you're getting. The thing that I love about doTERRA is they're clinically backed, developed by real doctors, and constantly tested for purity and potency. And I got to see that in person when I went out there to visit, which was so encouraging and just solidifying. doTERRA is pretty much obsessed with purity, and I'm very thankful for that. I went to take the tour, like I said, and I found out they even test the air and the water quality in the facility just to make sure everything stays pure. They test their oils 54 times, from dirt to the doorstep when they arrive here for you. And if they don't have an ingredient, the supplement will go out of stock because they're not willing to alter the formula in any way. And I love that integrity. doTERRA has an in-house team of scientists that are continually working with doctors to develop and test the supplements, and everything is also third-party tested. Co-impact sourcing is one of my favorite reasons that doTERRA is just so awesome.
I love that too. And you can see even a little more about that on this slide.
Yes.
It is just phenomenal. It makes doTERRA different from any other essential oil company, and it makes them the lead in essential oils because they care about where the oil is sourced, where they're getting their ingredients. They grow the plants for the oils where they natively thrive. We had someone who moved from Minnesota to Texas, and she would say, if I took a plant from Minnesota and planted it in Texas, would it grow? Yes. But would it thrive? No. You can see, if you just look at this map here, that not many of our oils are sourced from the US. There's some in Hawaii and some on the East Coast, but most of them are grown where they natively grow around the world. And what I love about this is that doTERRA is giving people jobs that live in really poor communities and giving us the most natural form of those ingredients. And it makes a big difference when you're talking about working on your health. Here's a really cool story about our wintergreen oil. When you tour doTERRA, they will share stories from the world. And here's one about wintergreen, which is grown in Nepal. The farmers were harvesting the wintergreen early because they're poor and they needed the money immediately. And doTERRA stepped in and said, we'll give you more money if you keep the plants in the ground and you wait until the harvest time for ripeness. That's the kind of company that we're working with.
Yeah, that's huge.
If you take a look at doTERRA's wellness pyramid, it looks different from the food pyramid that we're used to looking at in school. You see on the bottom is nutrition and digestion. And we also like to add elimination there. If we're not getting the nutrients that we need, our bodies will let us know. If there's a struggle with digestion, the nutrients from our food, supplements, or medication aren't actually being absorbed. And then with elimination, we need to be using the restroom a couple of times a day to eliminate toxins. And if that's not happening, then our bodies are holding those toxins in. Our bodies are really smart, and they can do a lot of healing when we give them the basics of what they need. And so starting with that good foundation is key. As we focus on foundational wellness, we're filling our nutrient gaps with VMG Plus. That's the green box on the screen there with vitamins, minerals, and greens. We're supporting brain and heart health and reducing inflammation with the E omegas in the yellow bottle. And then we're balancing gut bacteria and supporting healthy digestion with the PB Restore in that green bottle on your right. These three products here are called the Foundational Wellness Bundle. And there are two terms that are important to know when you're taking vitamins. First is bioavailability, and second, bioretention. Unfortunately, most of the supplements on the market are only 20 to 30% bioavailable, which means you're peeing out the rest of them. So you're literally flushing your money down the toilet. If you think about taking a hard-pressed vitamin from the store, you take it, and then your body has to figure out what it is, and then it takes what it recognizes, and then you pee out the rest. So if the vitamin is made of ingredients your body doesn't recognize, then you're not helping yourself at all, and neither your health nor your pocketbook. Think of it like a vitamin shelf in your body. When that shelf is fully stocked with vitamins and with minerals, your body has what it needs to support your immune system, to help you heal, and to keep your energy up. And if you were to run into a virus, your body would start searching for vitamin C. But if it couldn't find what was stocked up within you, then you're going to end up feeling tired and your immunity will be lower. That's why it's important to keep your body stocked with the right nutrients. It can't function at its best without those nutrients that it needs. This is where doTERRA is different. Their supplements are made from ingredients that our body recognizes and are 80 to 90% bioavailable. VMG Plus stands for vitamins, minerals, greens, plus essential oils. It's a daily nutritional drink with over 90 whole food-based ingredients. This includes fruits, vegetables, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. And it's designed to fill those gaps in our diet that we just aren't getting. Even when we try to eat healthy, we can't get enough of them. doTERRA's study, these sachets actually contain 3 to 4 servings of nutrient-dense greens. This is with liposomal technology, and that makes it more bioavailable than other supplements. I notice that I don't have that drop in the afternoon because I'm holding onto those vitamins all day long. So I don't feel like I'm crashing and need a nap after lunch. Mm-hmm. doTERRA's study showed that 91% of VMG Plus stayed in the system for 8 hours. So that keeps those nutrients available to you when you need them. And it really does taste good. Do you think so, too?
It does. I love it.
It has a pineapple mango flavor, and I look forward to taking it every day. I have a routine of brushing my teeth, going straight to the kitchen, and drinking my vitamins first thing in the morning. And your body will actually begin to crave it because it gives you what you need. Do you want to share a little bit of your experience about the VMG?
Yeah, it's very easy. It's just fast, and it's convenient, and tastes good to me. I mean, I really do. It's amazing because when you look at it, you're like, green. I don't know.
I thought it would taste like kale,
yeah,
or like lettuce.
Yeah, it totally looks like it would taste like lettuce,
Yeah.
but it doesn't taste like lettuce. I think it tastes amazing.
So good. I think it is too. VMG Plus is 540% more bioavailable. I can't even say it tonight. Bioavailable than regular supplements, thanks to its essential oils and liposomal technology. And when it comes to tackling inflammation, VMG showed some impressive results. 43.5% reduction in CRP. That means help ease chronic pain I definitely noticed that myself, and I'm hearing others say the same. Boost your energy. That also was a big change within a few weeks, I noticed, and just overall feeling better, even less stress. People talk about balance, they talk about brain fog lifting, which of course has to do with inflammation as well.
Sure.
In just 6 weeks, VMG Plus helps reduce biological age by about 2 years. It's not just looking youthful, though. This is about feeling good with better cell health and vitality. Here's some testimonies. Sherry is someone that we both know who had migraines for years. She said she thought she had around 18 migraines a month, and she was on prescriptions for 13 years. And for 2 years, she had shots, and that helped decrease her migraines. But when she got on foundational health and collagen in 2023, 5 months in, she was able to quit taking those shots, and she had 6 total migraines in the last year. Huge, huge, huge.
That's amazing.
And then we're also friends with Sarah here. Sarah lost 100 pounds, and so she had a lot of saggy skin. And she got on the foundational wellness bundle and the collagen, and she just huge results as her skin tightened up. And I think you can even tell a little bit in her hair. I've had a few customers and friends' hair went from white to almost back to brown, because the collagen really does some really neat things for your skin and your hair and your nails. So this is a wonderful testimony, but it's kind of a normal one. We're hearing a lot about that with the foundational wellness bundle and the collagen. So what are omegas? Was this one mine or yours?
I can take it
Okay.
because I love the omegas. I
These are so
love
good.
all of it. I'm so excited.
But you and Brad have seen huge
Yes.
changes with the omegas.
We sure have. So there are two main types of omegas, omega-6s and omega-3s. Omega-6s trigger inflammation, and that's your body's way of protecting itself. The problem is most of us are overloaded with omega-6s. Processed foods, it's convenient, it's easy. But we're not getting enough of the omega-3s to balance it out. And the omega-3s are, as you see on the right side of the screen, all those good things like the avocado and the fish, salmon, and the nuts. Ideally, we want a 1-to-1 ratio of those, but most people are closer to 16-to-1. That imbalance is what can lead us to the chronic inflammation, the joint pain, the fatigue. So unless you're eating 2 cans of high quality tuna
not good
a day, you're probably not getting enough of your omega-3s. So how do omegas help? Here's the main ways that it can help. For your heart, I'll break it down. Your heart omegas help lower your blood pressure, reduce your triglycerides, and keep your arteries flexible. I will say quickly, my bottom number on my blood pressure went from 80 to 62. I get so excited about it. Okay. For your brain, they're basically brain food. They support focus and memory. They definitely help with your brain fog. For your metabolism, they help balance your blood sugar and support a healthy weight by improving how your body uses insulin. And for longevity, people with higher omega-3 levels have a lower risk of serious diseases. E-omega plus makes sure that your body is getting what it needs to feel good and stay healthy for the long haul. Since our bodies can't make omega-3s, we have to get them from either our food or our supplements. Experts recommend 500 milligrams a day, but most of us only get around 90 milligrams. So we're missing out on so many health benefits. The E-Omega Plus that doTERRA has offers 900 milligrams of omega-3s per serving. And doTERRA does this really awesome thing by adding wild orange essential oil. Now, why? Why would they put that in there? Well, first of all, it does not taste like fish at all. It tastes like orange, which is very, very pleasant.
It is.
But the wild orange essential oil has limonene in it, which helps manage cholesterol, boost energy, support inflammation, all while keeping that fish oil that's in there that does all the work fresh. I'm not joking when I say there's no more fishy burps. Like I don't have any kind of fish aftertaste, any burps, anything. So that just makes it pleasant because these are things we need to take. Clinical studies showed a 16.2% drop in resting heart rate and a 14% decrease in blood pressure. And I am living proof. My blood pressure went from about 110 over 80 down to 108 over 62 at my last appointment. And I've been doing these for about 4 months now. So
Love it.
yeah, I get
That's
excited.
quick too. If you think
It
about
is.
it.
It's very quick.
Did I go the wrong direction?
No, I don't think so. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
The gut plays a vital role in our overall health and well-being. It's often called the second brain because a lot of symptoms will arise starting from that unhealthy gut. So if you look at these list of symptoms on the screen, PB Restore is doTERRA's probiotic, but it's actually a pre, pro, and a post. In the image, you will see how it's double encapsulated. That's a time release delivery system, which allows a portion of the capsule to dissolve in your stomach and the rest to actually make it to your gut where it needs to be. And this unique method ensures billions of healthy intestinal flora are effectively delivered into your digestive tract. So everyone can benefit from good probiotic. And this is the best one that I've tried. My dad actually is a huge fan of it. He's been an ER doctor for 50 years, I guess, because I'm 50. And he's a huge fan because he said a lot of people don't get the L. reuteri and the bifida strains that are found in this one. And that double encapsulation system is just amazing. Oh, and just as a side note, the prebiotics, this was something that I didn't know before, and it's kind of nice to break it down. Prebiotics feed your bacteria. The probiotics are the good bacteria. And then the postbiotics are beneficial compounds made by those bacteria. So having those three in there make a big difference for your gut. Giving what your body it needs in just 2 minutes a day feels like it's just maybe 1 minute. It doesn't take much time at all. It's super simple, it's affordable, and it makes it easier to be consistent. And being consistent is the key to success in our wellness journey. This VMG Plus is going to fill in the nutrient gaps since we're not getting the nutrients from our food that we used to. The E omegas are vital since our bodies do not make omega 3s. And then it helps with our heart as well, and brain health and metabolism and hormone regulation. And then, of course, that PB Restore is for healing our gut. The gut plays a vital role. And if you're not using the restroom as often as you need to. I mean, I've had friends through the years who said, oh, I only go once or twice a week. And they just thought it was normal because they remembered being that way since they were a child. But it isn't normal. Our bodies really need to detox daily and they need to get those toxins out daily. So if you're not going often enough, or maybe you're going too often, or you're having a lot of autoimmune issues or taking medication, then you might consider a detox. And I have had several customers, and I think Amy has worked on this detox as well. And so we will, to get what you need, you may be more interested in, let's see, in how that detox works. In just a second, I'm going to get you over to the detox. Oh, there's nothing in that one. Okay, there we go.
And for preparing the soil, the detox, which is what I have been doing for the last, I'm on month 2 of a 90-day protocol. And I'm almost to the end of month 2, ready for month 3. The Zendocrine detoxification complex and the Mito 2 Max, the MetaPower, are just wonderful in cleansing in a very gentle way. Helps cleanse and eliminate functions in the liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, skin, digestion, because it is necessary to be eliminating 1 to 2 times a day so that we can remove all these toxins that we're taking in from the air and our food and everything. And then the Mito 2 Max, sorry, supports healthy cellular energy production. It's good for those recovering from major sicknesses, and it just gives a natural energy and supports your metabolism. I know that this has just boosted me. Like, I don't even finish my first cup of coffee some days and not notice it. Like,
Didn't used to say you drank 2 or 3 cups?
yeah, I used to drink like 3 a day, and I told Trina, I was like, how am I gonna get rid of because I love coffee, but yeah, I just don't feel like I need it anymore.
That's
Which is
crazy.
huge. I mean, I love the
Yeah.
taste, but it's really awesome to have that natural
That's
energy.
awesome.
Yeah. So,
All right, let's see if I can make it change. There we go. So then that is what you're taking.
Yeah.
For month 1, it
Month
would
one.
just be to kind of prepare the soil of your body to be ready to cleanse. And so now you're in month 2, kind of working on that part.
Yeah. Almost ready for month 3. Oh yeah, the collagen. That's next. I'm excited
Yes.
about that. I have a cool story. The other day, we were sitting out at the ballpark and got a
That's
lot of
right.
sun, and I got home and I leaned my head down and asked my husband if, my head got burnt. He goes, I don't know. Remember, I can't see your scalp anymore. My hair, I've struggled for years since college with thinning hair, and it is genetic in our family for the ladies to just thin out, but just amazing how many compliments I've gotten on, oh, your hair looks thicker. Your hair looks so nice. It looks like you have a lot more hair. And I really feel like I do.
I do too. I noticed right away. I'd say I noticed within a month.
Yes.
So it's phenomenal to know that there's actually a solution for it.
Yes.
It's great.
I have Brad taking it, and we did a before picture so that we could see if he loses some of his gray.
I love it.
That'll be fun to see.
I love it. The collagen is so good. It's a great add-on. And this is the one too that our friend Sarah had taken when she needed to firm up her skin. But it's 9 different types of marine collagen, 12 times more absorbable than other brands. It's freeze dried, which keeps it really fresh and which I think makes it more potent. And it's great for joints and connective tissue. So you hear people saying how much it helps with inflammation too. And it contains NMN, which repairs aging cells and reduces wrinkles. It's the precursor to NAD+, which is becoming a hot topic right now, if you've heard of that. NAD+, you stop producing that at the age of 25. So as we get older, we need more of it. It also evens out blood sugar spikes and crashes and shrinks fat cells. So there's so much here with this MetaPower Advantage collagen that we have. People notice improvements in some of those things listed on the screen, like eyesight, mood, strength, hair growth, all kinds of things.
Let's see.
So here, health is a journey, and we really enjoy connecting with our clients and really helping people along in their journey. We are not doctors, but just think of us like one of those more knowledgeable people at Whole Foods or something like that, like Fresh Time in the supplement aisle, where you're asking them questions and they're learning on their own and from other people and able to offer you some solutions that work. So we want to give our body what it needs to heal on its own by starting with foundational wellness. And then sometimes we have to pivot and target other solutions as we work on nutrition and digestion, moving in metabolism. Sometimes we move up and find other areas that we need to work on too. And some people, if they're already feeling healthy, might just want to start with this good, or if they're not struggling to eliminate, then that good is a great place to start. Giving it a 3-month try is such a good idea because of our cell turnover being 90 days, just to make sure that you've given it that time to do what it needs to do to help your body be stronger. Then we have the better, and that adds in the collagen, like what Amy's talking about with her hair. And I've seen people talk about inflammation, and Sarah with her skin. And then if you want the best option, almost everyone is ready for a reset, and this is just 90 days. So first you cleanse and prepare, first you prepare the body for the cleanse, then you cleanse, and then you renew in month 3. And after that, you can target any other areas you want to work on. But my husband's in the middle of this one now too. And after having SIBO in 2018, he never thought his gut would be the same. And a couple weeks in, his halitosis is gone. And this for me is a game changer as a wife. I'm like, your breath doesn't stink, honey. And he just couldn't believe it when I said that. So it's such a bonus. But when your gut is feeling better, so many things are better, and even your breath can be better.
That's
so cool.
That's so true.
So here's Cody. Oh, I said the wrong name. Cody?
Yes, you're right.
This is Cody. He wants to be in the video.
He wants to be in the video. Hi, Cody.
You are so sweet. So here is Wellness Made Simple. And this is just 1 to 2 minutes a day. If you choose to go Wellness Made Simple, you're going to have the vitamins, the omegas, and the probiotics. And then they also will give you a shaker bottle and peppermint oil for free. And we're almost done, but I am going to do a giveaway at the end. So hang on for like 2 more minutes. Do you want to say something about the peppermint? Because I love the peppermint. I know you use it too.
Yes. Love the peppermint. It's great for all kinds of things. Headaches. It's great for fevers. It's great for hot flashes, like cooling you down. It's great for, honestly, bad breath. Like,
oh, that's a good point.
Just put a drop on your tongue or whatever if you're in a pinch, but it settles your stomach a lot too. If you have an upset stomach. I don't know what else. What am I forgetting?
I love it on an airplane to keep my sinuses open. Yeah, I'll just like put it right under my nose. Yes. And then I'm finding most recently that I use it for focus. If I'm feeling like, okay, I really need to work on this project and I'm doing the ADHD thing. Yes. I'll just breathe it in for focus.
It is so good for focus.
So many good things with that.
Lots of good things.
This month, if you order, let me just start over here. If you order this foundational wellness bundle up in the top left corner there, you earn points and a free essential oil every single month. So you get to try basically doTERRA's top 12 oils, which I'm finding many of these are replacing the medicines in my cabinet that I thought I needed. I no longer need ibuprofen, which is something that I used to go to for inflammation and headaches. I have not had a fever or been sick since I got on the products. And I used to get sick quite often. I had COVID 4 times in 2 years. So this has just been a neat thing to see how our bodies are held up in nutrition and how essential oils actually can work with our bodies because they're plant-based. They're carbon-based too, like our bodies. Yeah. So I really started with doTERRA for their supplements, but as I've been using these oils, I'm learning they help me with sleep. They help balance my emotions. There's 2 that I depend on for my emotions to keep myself a little more even. And my children and husband thank me for that.
Yes, mine too.
And why doTERRA? Amy and I are here for similar reasons, wanting to find natural solutions for our family and wanting financial freedom for our family with a legacy business that we can pass down. Do you want to share just a minute about why?
I just, it was a no-brainer for me. after using the supplements and having such extremely wonderful results, and giving them to my husband, my kids, and going to see the company and just how upstanding it is, and how just all of it was a no-brainer. And I love being able to work from home and have a flexible job, and so it all just made sense, and it's been wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
Oh, it's great to have you here too. So good. doTERRA, if you're interested in the business side at all, is a 2.5 billion debt-free company. We have a 75% customer retention rate for people that come back every single year. 59% of those customers order every month, although we're on a team that teaches customer retention and gives us so much training. So our team actually has a 65% reorder rate. We're building residual income that will last. And then in this economy where lots of businesses are closing, direct sale companies are closing their doors, we actually had our biggest month in sales in December of 24. So just incredible that we can make such an impact in people's lives and be here in a company that we truly believe in and that's just growing rapidly. Paid for, debt-free company.
Yes.
So just as we wrap up here, we just want to say thank you so much for coming. Thank you for caring about your health, caring to come learn about your health. Amy and I will be here for a few minutes after we stop the recording here to announce our giveaway. And also, we're happy to have you fill out that wellness survey so that Amy knows how to serve you. We can connect with you one-on-one and find out about your individual health needs. This is super simple, a super easy way to be consistent. And we hope that we can help you if there's something that tonight that you found would be beneficial for your family.
Awesome. Yeah, I just appreciate everybody watching and tuning in, and I am so excited because I really feel like these products will work for everyone. So I can't wait to share them with all of you. Anybody who's ready to try or struggling in any way, I just am so excited about it.
Awesome. Thank you all so much.